listening to the Chewing Ground Soundcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to... Oh, God, I just hit the mic with my head because I can't see any... Well, I can see a little bit. Welcome to episode 16. It is another solo episode. I am currently in Europe, and this is the Halloween edition, as you guys can tell. Pretty much. I hope you guys had a great Halloween. When this video is up, I think it's going to be up November 2nd or 3rd, so Halloween would have just passed like for 2 or 3 days. Hope you guys had a safe and fun time in Halloween. When this video is up, would have been probably dressed like this for Halloween, but in Florence, Italy, where they don't even celebrate it. So it's gonna be very fun. Stay tuned on my Instagram if you guys want to see those adventures. Damn, man, how does Spidey and Tom Holland do this? It's like so vision adept. But let's take this mask off. I am gonna wear this costume the whole podcast though, because it is our Halloween special. I'll probably do this every year. Wow, I can actually see now. That's crazy. I wonder how I look. I hope I look good. My hair is probably flat. But yeah, I have a very exciting episode today. It is our last episode until I'm back. I'll be back in the States right after this episode. I'm not 100% if I want to have a guest on right away because I do have guests lined up, but I haven't had any scheduling because I've been so worried about Europe. With that being said, there might be one more solo episode after this, but then we'll be back to guests very shortly, and then we'll have like a full slot of guests. I think I'll have solo episodes on when I'm doing a food tour in Cleveland, Ohio. That's my upcoming food tour for my main channel. Again, if you guys are a follower of me as a whole, I'm sorry that I haven't posted too much on my main channel because I've been so busy with everything, but I am looking to hire someone, an intern, so that will reduce the workload on me and I'll be able to put up more content. Also, this is a dope costume, man. I got this from Amazon. Came in really fast. I think the only issue I have is my ball sack. Obviously, I'm not going to show you guys that, but it is scrunched up. It's not uncomfortable, but you can really see a bulge, which is fascinating for some people. Today, we have a couple things just to let you guys know. We're going to be talking about things like Marvel, for instance, because I am dressed up as Spooderman. Spooderman. And I'm going to talk to you guys about Halloween memories and a little bit of like the spooky stuff because Halloween just passed. Also, Tyson Fury versus Wilder, the third fight. I know by the time that this is up, it'll be old news, but I just wanted to react to the highlights because I watched it just a week ago and it was amazing. Probably one of the best fights I've ever seen. I'll do a quick segment on that. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about my food tour in Europe. For anyone who cares, that'll be a really quick segment. I won't dwell on it. I wrote down that I'm going to talk to you guys about craziest drug experiences, how I've evolved as a person. We're also going to do a freestyle segment to close out the video, and we might talk about ghost stories if I get to it. But the freestyle segment would be fun. Spider-Man freestyling. Asian Spider-Man, as you would say, Spider-Man into the Chinaverse. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be here all night. All right, so first off, Marvel, guys. By the time that this is out, Eternals would have almost came out. This is for all the dorks out there. And if you guys aren't a Marvel fan, that's completely fine. I feel like there are a lot of non-Marvel fans out there that still enjoy the movies. Like I know I can name 1 or 2 people that I follow that, they're not hardcore Marvel fans, but they'll find a movie that they like. Like, dude, it's hard for me to believe that someone, it doesn't matter who you are, will watch Infinity War or Endgame and not enjoy at least one of them. That was one of the best movies. But anyways, in my opinion, in this new wave of characters for Marvel, if you guys didn't know, it's not even a spoiler at this point, but some of the characters aren't there anymore. And out of this new wave, I feel like Spider-Man's probably the coolest character, just in my opinion. With an exception of what's going to happen. Oh, and Shang-Chi, bro. That movie, gas. Also, bro, like freaking the Eternals coming out. Like, I don't even know about the Eternals too much. Sorry, I'm going to grab my phone. I don't know about the Eternals too much, but they got the cast. Like, they got 2 people from Game of Thrones. They got Jon motherfucking Snow. You know what I'm saying? I love Jon Snow. That boy was smexy, bro. He's the sole reason that I jerked off during Game of Thrones. No, I'm just playing. The hard part of this podcast is going to be me using my hands like this. So sliders are going to be fine, but just using my laptop is going to be interesting. All right, let's dive deeper into, last thing about Marvel. this is gonna be a big year because they got Spider-Man coming out. They're crossing Venom soon. I'm sure they're gonna come out. I think it's the next phase that's gonna be Mutants and which is X-Men, and also Fantastic Four. I'm super hyped about that. And they should definitely hire Krasinski, whatever his name is, the guy from The Office. I said Jim. I forgot his actual name. Well, fuck, what's his name? But Jim from The Office as Mr. Fantastic. I think he'd be a great hire. Anyways, moving on from Marvel, let's talk about Halloween memories, man. I hope you guys had a great time Halloween this year. Halloween fell upon, or it would fall, I guess for you guys, it was in the past tense. I think it's on a Monday, which is or Sunday. It's a Sunday. Fascinating. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit of a. I mean, it's not the best material, but it's fine. Sorry, my costume was flaking a little bit, but I mean, I got it for like $50, 40 something. So what do you expect? But yeah, Halloween, man. I am such a big proponent of American holidays. I feel like, and I think it's partly due to the fact that I'm an Asian American and first generation, that like I emphasize holidays. Like I remember there was a certain period when I was growing up. We didn't have Lana yet. My sister didn't have Lana, my niece. I said we as if I'm her dad. Pretty much am. But yeah, so there was a period where, oh my God, I'm going to keep sliding off this chair. Sorry, guys. There was a period where I was already grown up. I was a teenager. Tao didn't have a kid yet. And so at that point, we didn't really celebrate holidays. And I remember it clicked to me. I think it had to have been 16 or 17. It clicked to me that, hey, I miss that feeling. I miss the feeling of cheer during Thanksgiving and Christmas. So then I started picking up cooking and just making it my sole mission to celebrate holidays. And with that being said, I'm connecting it to Halloween because I like dressing up every freaking year. I loved it as a kid, love it now. It's not my favorite holiday, but it is one of the top holidays. Hopefully for everyone, it's super, super fun. Super, super, super fun. You like hearing my S's, guys? But oh, I'm gonna crack this ginger ale. But yeah, I remember some fond memories when I was little. We would go. I feel like every poor or like lower class person is gonna relate to this. You would always ask your friends like, "Yo, what's the best neighborhood to go to?" And you'll like make sure you go out of the way. I remember ours was Beechcroft, which isn't even in hindsight that rich, but it was richer than ours. And then that hit. But so we would go there and they would give out full candy bars, bro. Like this was back in like 2008, bro. Back when people weren't scared to go out. But man, Beechcroft was a spot. I remember like we would hit every neighborhood. I had a friend who lived there. Man, you'd get full chocolate bars. And something about like trick-or-treating and the feeling of like going home and trading your candy, man, that shit was so fun. And low-key, super low-key, this is a hot topic. I liked Tootsie Rolls. Actually, let's add this into the segment. Before the rap battle, we're going to do a Halloween candy tier list. Halloween candy tier list. I really want to do that because it's gonna be fun. But yeah, dude, Halloween was a blast. And then when I got into my like teenager years and I met Zorn, we started doing pranks while trick or treating. Honestly, I feel like we trick or treated really late. Like I think we trick or treated. Actually, I know we trick or treated into all the way till I was in college, and I'll never forget it because we had a whole Halloween group. With like Nina, we had Chance. We met up with like these girls and just went to this like rich neighborhood. And it's just, we never stopped. I just like being a kid sometimes. You know, I feel like when I have a kid, I'm going to be trick-or-treating with them. Probably be dressed up, just walking up with them. Trick-or-treat, what about my candy, motherfucker? But yeah, man. So when I met Zoran, sorry, me watching these solo podcasts, I start to learn that I'm getting tangents a lot. So I apologize for the listeners out there who hates people who aren't precise with their conversation. But yeah, so when I met Zorn, we started pranking a little bit. There's a video on our old YouTube channel, which I won't disclose unless you guys somehow find it. That actually was one of our first like viral hits, and viral as in like a couple thousand views, which we considered a lot back then. We did a planking video, and that was a big thing back then. If you guys didn't know what planking is, it's pretty much when you lay flat, just randomly in front of any location. So we would ring the doorbell, start planking, and I recorded it. And it was one of my first ever YouTube videos, actually. Really fun. Really like deep cut. I was dressed as a banana, and I think Zoran was Mario. Classic, man. Classic. Halloween's a great time. And then as you get older, like I still try to dress up and try to go to like Halloween parties. Shout out to my boy Ben Hamadi. He was a guest on the podcast. He threw a wild party last year, and I really wish I could have gone this year, but I'm going to be in Europe, as you guys know. All right, so let's get into, since we're on the topic of Halloween, let's just jump into the Halloween tier list. Also, in the comment section down below, guys, let me know what you guys like as underrated candies and overrated candies for Halloween. All right, so we got First Gone, A, B, Last Gone. So I'm guessing First Gone is kind of like S tier, like the God tier. Last Gone, straight into the trash can. IDK what these weren't in my neighborhood. Hershey's cookies and cream, motherfucking slap, bro. Becky, if you fucking tell me that you don't like Hershey's cookies and cream, you're pretty much not fucking American, okay? Is it the best Hershey's? Probably. To me. I get it if you're not into super sweet. It does taste like fucking just straight sugar. But I like that. For now, I'm going to put it in A. I wouldn't say it's First Gone, but it is supreme. Definitely. Oh, motherfucking Reese's Cups, dog? Bro, y'all know there's that commercial with the rapper kid who's like Reese's cereal commercial? I always think of that when I think of Reese's, like Reese's Cups. I don't remember the rap Reese's Cups, but dude, that shit bussin', bro. Reese's motherfucking Cups. Yo, I would trade so much candy for Reese's Cups when I was growing up, man. This shit was so good. I still eat this as an adult. We're putting this in First Gone, dog. If I had to splurge, Reese's Cups has always been a top 3, and my next one is also one of those chocolates where I just have to, like, to this day, I still get Kit Kats, bro. Kit motherfucking Kats. Kit Kat. Not Kit, not just cat, motherfucking Kit Kat, dude. That shit bussin'. Dude, Kit Kats, like something about wafers, man. Wafers, anything wafers is fucking so good. Even a stale wafer, I'll take over like a lot of like candy and snacks, man. Yeah, definitely. First Gone for me. I would trade like anything in this A tier. I trade 2 of them bitches for one of these, man. All right, 100 grand. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't remember how it tastes too much. From my recollection, it was okay, but like I didn't like love it. Also, this is gonna be a hard tier list because I like candy so much. I'm gonna put it at B. Actually, I'm gonna put it at Last Gone. Like I'll eat it, but it's like bottom shelf. You guys hear that? That was actually a burp. Bottom shelf. Oh yeah. You guys like that? Reese's Pieces, dude. Motherfucking Reese's Pieces, bro. This Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces. What am I saying? Pieces. Pieces. Nieces. Leases. Reese's. Reese's Pieces. God damn it. It reminds me of movie theaters. This was my chocolate candy of choice with Raisinets. I know I'm crazy. That one I understand. A lot of people don't like raisins, but Raisinets and Reese's Pieces were my favorite chocolate when it came to like movie theaters. So I am gonna put this. It's either between First Gone or A. This is kind of hard for me. I think if it's hesitant, I'm gonna put in A because I didn't like. Oh, that's a S tier, you know. All right, Sweet Tarts Original. Sweet Tarts are all right. I like them. Do I like them more than 100 grand? I mean, they're about the same as 100 grand to me. They're pretty good. I'll still eat them. Again, it's gonna be hard for me not to eat candy. Like you got to be fucking trash to go into this like straight trash column for me. Three Musketeers, great chocolate. Unpopular opinion, or I don't even know. It's conspiracy theory maybe. I think they changed the recipe because I had one like lately. It's not the same as it was when I was a kid, bro. I liked it more when I was a kid. Although with that being said, I like it more than 100 grand and Sweet Tarts. I'm gonna put it in B. All right, Pixie Stix. Didn't really like them. I did eat them though, so I wouldn't say it's a trash can. They were last gone. I just never really liked them. I hated the when you put it in your mouth, and if you eat more than like one, it just made you feel really really guilty, like as if like I don't know. It's just like putting sugar in your body, like just eating sugar. I don't know. It's not good. What's not that good? Airheads. Airheads are solid. Very solid candy. I always liked them. The only thing I didn't fuck with when it gets stuck in your teeth, man, that shit was a bitch. Man, now I'm thinking about all the times I chew Airheads and you would have to like floss it, or not floss it out, but it would get stuck under the crevices of your actual tooth. That shit was a bitch. I'm gonna put that in. But I like the flavor. Oh boy, ALB. I'm gonna put in A. I like it more than Three Musketeers. What is this? Oh, Biddle Honey. Man, I haven't had these in forever. I kind of, let me think. I like them. They're last gone. I didn't like them that much. Crunch Bars. Crunch Bars are solid. Okay, Lauren got me on this shit, bro. I never knew that Crunch had like mini crunches. Like, I don't know what they're called. Let's find out. Mini Crunch. It's like Crunch Bites. I think it's, yeah, a bunch of Crunch. That shit is amazing. That's better than the Crunch Bar. Crunch Bar is better than last gone stuff. I'm gonna put it with Three Musketeer. Necco? Don't know. I don't know what these are. Never had them. Weren't in my neighborhood. Oh, bro, Sour Patch Kids SSSS tier, dog. First gone. Sour fucking candy. That shit's my fucking weakness, bruh. If you want to be on my good side, so all the people who are applying for my internship, if you bring in Sour Patch Kids, automatic. Next round contestant. Nerds. Meh. Like, I'll eat them. They weren't great. I'm putting them last gone. I always traded Nerds, bro. They were like one of the ones I always wanted to trade. Good and plenty. I think now as an adult I like it, but back then, trash. No, actually, now as an adult I still don't like it. Trash. I think it's just a lesser version of whatchamacallit, Mike and Ike's. Twizzlers. Twizzlers are solid. Underrated candy. I also like licorice though. Will I put in A? I'm gonna put in B. Dots. Oh, dude, gummies. Bussin'. This one got stuck in your teeth like hardcore though, even worse than Airheads. And for that reason, I'm gonna put it as last gone. No, I like Dots a lot as a kid though. I'm gonna put it as B. All right, M&M's, bro, classic. M&M's A. Easy money, baby. Them commercials, bussin'. They're always so funny, like especially the Super Bowl ones. What the fuck is this? Yo, what is this? Someone out there is gonna be like, Loon, you don't know what that is? Is that just gum? Is that gum? Yeah, that's gum. It says Orbit. I'm gonna say gum. What the fuck? Who would give gum for Halloween? You fucking psychopath. Pieces of shit. I mean, I'm gonna put it as last gone because I'm still gonna eat that shit. Yo, Andes. When I was a kid, I hated chocolate and mint together. Now that I'm an adult, bro, this shit bussin'. And Andes is like the one from like, if I'm not mistaken, it's kind of identical to, or it is the one from Olive Garden, right? I've never been to Olive Garden. To go Olive Garden, never been inside. Andes is pretty good. Now I'm gonna put it in B. Last gone, because as a kid, I didn't really like it. Runts. Never had these. Oh, wait. Are Runts, sorry, I just hit the mic. Are Runts those little candies that you can get in the little like 25-cent machine? Runts candy. Oh, it is those. Those are fucking, dude. Okay, Halloween, I would hate them, but getting it for like when you're at the mall or like shopping and there's like a little machine put in 25 cents, totally unsanitary, but I actually liked it. Then I'm gonna put it as last gone, so eat it. Laffy Taffies, best flavor Laffy Taffy, banana Laffy Taffy. All right, if it's not that, you ain't it. B, because of the jokes. They're pretty funny. Weathers Originals, didn't like as a kid. I like them now. Last gone. They're all right. Dude, these strawberry candies, I don't even know what they're called. Just strawberry candies. Underrated, bro. I actually like them more than Last Gone ones. I'm going to put it at B. And also, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm going to upgrade 100 grand because most chocolate bars can't just be Last Gone. I do like chocolate a lot, especially now. Oh, but with that being said, Kisses is Last Gone. That's like one of the only chocolates that I don't like. I'm not huge fan of. Hershey's milk chocolate, solid B. Mike and Ike's, great candy. Damn, how many fucking candies is this? Damn, that's a lot. All right, let's just speed through this. Mike and Ike's, bomb. Not that bomb though. B. Snickers. Oh, I'm gonna actually say this is S tier now. As an adult, fucking the caramel with the Snickers. Oh, Almond Joys, S fucking tier. You guys can suck my balls if you guys don't like Almond Joys. Baby Ruth. Babe Ruth or Babe Ruth? I like this more as a kid. Where did I put Three Musketeers? Because that's where this belongs. All right. Because I think they're equal. Caramel candy apples. There's a mini candy version of this shit? What? I never had that. I'm going to put this as IDK because I've only had real, like, the big ones. Charleston shoes. Fun fact. I know y'all are going to judge me. I've only had this, like, once in my life, and I don't remember. So I'm going to put it in here. Mr. Goodbar. Fun fact. This is almost the same as a Hershey's bar, if you guys didn't know. Made by the same people. I'm going to say it's like a Hershey's bar to me. Dude, okay. I used to like these enough to be in Last Gone, but now, no, I wouldn't throw it in the trash. I'm going to put it in Last Gone. I'd still chew the little fucking Hubba Bubba little thingy-majigs. Swedish Fish, they're good for the first 3 bites, and then after that, it gets redundant, and it also gets stuck in your teeth. B. I like gummies. Blow Pop. Bruh. I love sucking on stuff, so I'm gonna put that as a B. Fireballs. I actually enjoyed these. Not that much though. Last Gone. Okay, unpopular opinion. I actually really like these Tootsie Roll flavored Tootsie Rolls. B. Fun Dip. Last Gone. Not a huge fan, especially now. I tried it recently. Not that great. Tootsie Roll Pop. Where did I put the other popsicle one? Yeah. Blow Pop. Yeah, that's about the same to me. What? People give fruit roll-ups for Halloween? Bro, if I got this shit for Halloween, A, bro. I love fruit roll-ups. Gushers? Let's fucking go. Also A. Okay, Gummy Bears. Oh, man. This is probably B. I do love me some Gummy Bears. Weather's Originals. I already did this. Yeah, I already did this. What the fuck? Oh, I guess it's 2 separate ones. I'm just going to put it next to each other. Heath Bars. Not that great. I'll still eat it, though. Last Gone. Butterfinger. S tier. Let me move this up. Oh, they're kind of flaky, no. Nah, they're still great. Hot tamales, Last Gone. Still eat them. Lemon Heads, I actually enjoyed these, but Last Gone. Tootsie Rolls, Last Gone. I still eat them. There's a lot of Last Gone in here. Should I upgrade one of these? Nah. Ooh, Jolly Ranchers, bro. They got stuck in your teeth, but I got to give them B. Junior Mints, I used to hate them. Now I like them. But for that reason, Last Gone. Ooh, Ring Pops. As a kid, I would have put it as an A or B. Now I'd put it Last Gone. What the fuck is this? Oh, a Payday. You know, a fun fact. I don't remember how. Oh, I do remember how a Payday tastes. It's like the one with a bunch of peanuts. Oh, those are good. B. Those are pretty good. Toblerone. Not a huge fan of them, but they're chocolate sauce, so eat them. Last Gone. Oh, M&M's peanuts. Where did I put M&M's? At A? Let's go. A. Mamba. Never had this. Milk Duds. Solid. But last. Gone. Milky Ways. Also B. Now and Where. Never had them. An apple. Actually would still eat that. Actually, nowadays, I'd probably eat that as a B. Wait. But getting it from some fucking grimy dude. Nah, that's going in the trash can. I don't want people's hands touching that shit. Raisinets. Yo, y'all are going to hate me, but I like Raisinets a lot, bro. A. Toothbrush. The fuck? I mean, I would kind of use it, though. Not going to lie. I mean, if it's sealed. This one doesn't look sealed. Trash can. Skittles. Bomb. B. Actually, I'm going to upgrade Skittles. I kind of like Skittles. Oh, Sorry, I know I'm skipping the order, but Warheads were bomb to me. I'm going to give that an A. Candy corn. Solid, but last. gone, I'll still eat it. York, same thing as Andes to me. I mean, it's a little bit better than Andes. All right, last ones. Oh, let's go. Golazo. We got fucking Twix. Sorry, I was looking at Twix first because that's an S tier to me. Let's move this sucker up, bro. Damn, this is a long ass segment. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna probably cut this short. Zero. Ugh, trash. Super trash. Whoopers. I mean, kind of trash, but I'll eat them. Sugar Daddy. Never had one. And Smarties. Oh, probably trash, bro. I don't really like Smarties. All right, that's the final list, guys. And thank you for sticking around because I know that was a lot. I was not expecting it to be that many freaking options. All right, but yeah. All right, let's move on to the next topic, and I will end recording. All right. What was I going to talk to you guys about beyond Halloween? Oh, dude, let's talk about this freaking Tyson Fury and Wilder. Damn, I'm going to hit the record button again, huh? Or actually, we can do that later. Let me talk to you guys a little bit, and then we'll go back into screen recording. All right. So, craziest drug experiences. So, it's good that I'm doing this in a solo podcast. A lot of you guys might not know, especially if you guys are from my main channel, that your boy was a wild child, especially in high school and college. I changed a lot since college, though. I became Spider-Man, and the responsibility, with great power comes great responsibilities. And so, actually, I'm gonna throw this mask on for the rest, or not the rest of the podcast, but for some of the podcast. I feel like this would be fun. Let's throw this sucker on, baby. Oh, God, I can barely see. All right, let's go. Let's Tom Holland do this for, like, hours a day. All right. Or not hours a day, like the whole freaking day. All right. Just your neighborhood Spider-Man here. Just your neighborhood Spider-Man talking to you about the drugs that he did. So I made it out a mission, and this is why I try not to judge people who have done drugs or do drugs, and that's also a differing factor between me and Lauren. Damn it, I can't drink. Fuck. But I understand addiction is scary, all that stuff, but I had a motto that I want to try everything once. I just not everything. Like, I don't know, I'm a little scared of like the really, 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 really hard drugs like heroin, and I don't know why, but I'm a little bit scared of a little bit scared of acid as well. But yeah, there's certain drugs that I haven't done and I'm a little scared to ever try. But for the most part, a lot of drugs I have tried, and I don't know. I just like experiencing it at least once to know if I could if it's too unsafe for me because it might be addicting, or like what was the experience like? What do I like? And there's a couple drugs that I found out that was like really fun drugs. And that I would probably do again. But yeah, let's start from the top. I was a good kid for most of my life. Got it. My parents, thank God, they don't really know too much English, and my dad probably won't ever hear this, but he'd kill me. But yeah, I was pretty good most of my life. Then end of sophomore year, I started drinking. That was the first technical drug besides like coffee. Started going out to parties, and then my first ever drug. Oh, is my lip? I didn't even know my lip was on this. First ever drug experience was with weed, marijuana, ganja. And it's funny because it was with a group of guys, Chance, Zoran, and Philip. Oh shit, I can't say that. Take that part out. It was with a group of guys, and one of the guys actually told me ahead of time what they were plotting to do. But fast forward, they took me to a train tracks and acted like, oh yeah, we're gonna smoke. Did you want to take a hit? But I knew their plan was to get me to smoke weed, which I was like kind of open to at that point in my life because everybody had done it, and definitely some peer pressure on it as well. Not from them, just as a whole of society, of like everyone having to smoke weed already at that point. And so I tried. I smoked weed, and I got pretty fucking high and played Call of Duty. It was pretty fun. I mean, then I got heavily into drugs and or heavily into weed, sorry. And my fucking business ass throughout after smoking for literally 2 times, I asked how much the price was for this gram of weed, and I thought about the amount of money, and I was like, okay, it was $20 at the time, and I asked for how much was a quarter, which is 3.5 grams. It was 70, and I'm thinking in my head, okay, 70 for 3.5. No, not 3.5. I'm sorry. That's it was 80 or 90 for a quarter. A quarter was what was it? 7 grams. Fuck that up. But yeah, so 7 times 2, that's 140. You can make $50 profit. I'm thinking in my head all this stuff at literally like sophomore, junior year of high school. And I was like, boom, where can I find more weight? And so I started getting like heavy, like I got up to ounces and then quarter pounds, and I was trapping it pretty much, selling it to my friends and all that shit out of my parents' house, which was like the fucking craziest thing ever, man. Because I lived on the first floor. I would walk out of my window, crawl out of my window, because we lived in a 1-story house, and we lived on a corner house, so I would have people lined up on the side of the hill where my parents can't see that there's a bunch of cars, and it was like a drive-through. I would have it scaled out, drop off, pick up the money. All right, you guys have a good one. So dude, it was crazy. And I got heavily into the more business side of smoking weed, but because of that, I was able to smoke for free. So I was constantly smoking. I became kind of a pothead, drink and all that stuff. And then I got caught smoking weed, and man, that was brutal. If you guys are foreign parents, you guys will know most of them do not fuck with drugs at all, because especially if they come to America, because they've seen like drug fuck up a bunch of people's lives and other areas. And it'll be like, and this is the justification that they'll have, in my opinion, is like they see this guy named John, right? John back at home in Vietnam, or like, I guess his name wouldn't really be John, but for example, and he fucked his life up, and he happens to smoke weed, but he also does like 10,000 other drugs, but they tie it to weed because that's the one that they know, right? So, you know, they had a terrible view on it, and I'll never forget. I was with a friend of mine, and I was feeling ballsy, man, that day, because I had just taken sorry, this shit is so hard to talk in. Take a break from it. We'll half mask it. Okay. So I had my friend, who I won't say his name, but we were giving blood that day, and I had heard that if you give blood and smoke weed or eat an edible, you get like high as fucking titties, right? So I was like, oh, let's fucking go. I got brownies. So after we gave blood, this is senior year. No, a junior year. After I gave blood, we ate the brownie. We got so fucking baked. All we did was we stayed in my other friend's car because he let us have the keys, because I didn't have a car at the time, and just listened to music all day. So that same night, I invited him over. We were hanging out. My dad was leaving to drink. My mom was at work. My sister was gone or something. I was like, yo, let's go smoke. Like, let's go smoke in my shed, which is out in the back. So everybody's gone. I'm smoking in the shed with a bowl, and I hear a knock on the shed, like a boom, boom, like a hard one, right? I was like, and at that point in my life, I was like, oh, I'm fucked. Like, I looked at him, and I was just like, I was so high. I was just like, yep, I'm fucked. So I put my bowl down, hit it, and we opened the door, and lo and behold, it's my dad. Furious, like so fucking mad. And long story short, apparently he was coming home because he forgot his wallet, and he saw the shed lights on. He was going to turn it off, but then he smelled weed, and he knew what it was because his friends had smoked weed in the past. And he kicked my friend out. He was so fucking mad. He was like, get the fuck out of here. And he brought me inside, he stopped his plans, had a whole talk with me, called my mom. My mom's calling me. She's crying. She's like, I fucked up as a mother. Like, how did my good boy start smoking the devil's lettuce? Like, you're going to be such a bad kid when you grow up now. I fucked up as a parent, this and that. And like, she's crying. She's driving home from work at the nail salon. My sister comes home, and my sister already kind of knew I smoked, and she didn't really give a fuck. She was just like, don't get in trouble. And she was kind of on my side, but she was like indifferent, you know, because it was my fault that I got caught. And so she was just kind of like, guys, like, don't be too hard on him, kind of thing. But yeah, so I got my ass like super grounded and got like my pretty much fucked for a while. And then what saved me was actually my aunt and uncle in Canada, who my parents really trust. They were like, yeah, just to let you guys know, like, don't be too hard on Loon, because our kids actually smoked weed and they're fine, pretty much. And then eventually my dad had a talk with me, was like, hey, you can smoke weed if you're out of this house, but as long as you're under my roof, don't smoke weed. I don't care if you do it when you're in college, but just don't fucking tell me. I was like, all right, I respect that. The crazy thing though is every time after that, every time I would smoke, I would get anxiety. It's weird. Like now I haven't gotten high and God, it had to have been since quarantine, which is like quarantine. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's over a year. It's been over a year since I've gotten high, probably like 14, 15 months before I met Lauren. And I don't know. Even then, like half the time I would get paranoid. It would just be weird things. Like, I don't know. Anyways, so I went off to college. This is just fond memories. And so I stopped smoking. I was just a drinker. And then, actually this happened in senior year. My first ever experience with a hard drug. I was at high school freaking spring break in Myrtle Beach, and a friend of mine had the snow, the powder, and he was like, Loon, you want to try some? I gave him some money, and I tried some. And I remember that experience. I was fucking like zooted, bro. Like my heart racing, everything was heightened. And I was just like, man, it was definitely peer pressure too, because a lot of the guys were doing it. And so I was just like, all right, I'm going to hop on. And I went to some party. I was fucking out of my mind, talking to like everyone. I'm already talkative as fuck. And so now I'm on a freaking drug that makes you even more talkative. Wonderful. I can see how it's addicting, definitely. But to me, it's a little overrated of a drug. It's too expensive for what it is. And also, to be honest, in my opinion, it needs to be legal, because the more that we make drugs illegal is the more that there is crime involved in it, and the more that people are going to get laced with shit, especially like coke, dude. You can get laced with fentanyl, a lot of fucked up shit that can actually kill you. And we can emphasize drug education rather than drug education and rehabilitation rather than drug like cancellation and shit, you know? That I don't know. We can tax it and shit too. But yeah, anyway, so that was my first experience with the hard stuff. And then I went to college and I joined a fraternity. Next thing you know, that stuff's all around you. And I did do it a fair amount of times, not a lot, but not as everyone else. But I did do it, especially because I didn't want to pay for it. So if someone else offered, I was like, all right. Paid for it a couple of times though. Had a blast. And I'll never forget. Freshman year, we went on this thing called Mountain Weekend, which is where this is such white people shit, man. Now thinking back, and I'm like, bro, why did I even do all this? But we went to the mountains. You bring a date. Everybody has their dates. We get a mountain house, have a party every single night. It's like a whole weekend, fucking wild. I fucked up the house too. This was my first experience after doing blow. I don't know what I'm allowed to say or not. So like in terms of like YouTube lingo, but after that, this is when I really first time experiencing some like crazy shit that I don't think I ever could do again. So I had bought a little bit, and I had a good friend, who was tired after the second day. It was like during day. It was like 12 or it was like 1 p.m. and he's like sleeping on the counter. I'm like, dude, let's wake up. Do you want to do some? And he was like, all right, bet. So we go into the bathroom and he was like, I don't have any money. And I was like, bro, you're good. Don't worry about it. It's on me. And he was like, well, I have this. Takes out prescription pills Xanax. And I'm like, my fucking freshman college ass was like, oh yeah, this would be a great idea. So he fucking crushes that, mixes it together. This is easily probably the wildest thing I've ever done. And at the time I didn't know it, but this is pretty much what people would say is speedballing, which is an upper and downer together, which never, ever do this, guys. Highly, highly don't recommend this. Like, please don't do this. Like, if you're gonna do drugs, be educated about it, but don't fucking mix and match unless you know what the fuck you're doing. I didn't know what I was doing, so we did this. Both had fun, did it, right? I remember walking out of the room feeling like fucking God is watching over me. Like I don't know if you guys have seen Limitless, the movie, but everything gets like golden and like heightened, and I'm just like, fuck. Let's fucking go. I fucking zoot around, bro. Like, I remember at one point, I was so fucking high on that shit that I looked at the second floor balcony and I was like, if I jumped off, not even suicidal, like just thinking about it, if I jumped off, I'd be okay. Like, what the fuck? Who thinks of the shit like that? Oh my God. And man, that shit is destructive because you're essentially what an upper does is it heightens your heart rate. It heightens your senses, or not your senses, but your heart rate, your energy levels, everything, right? Your dopamine is like off the charts. And then what a downer does is kind of the opposite. It lowers your heart. So what I was experiencing was my heart going like this, up, down, like a roller coaster, right? So it was like, and it was fucking crazy, dude. And you know, never ever will I ever do that again. But I remember the Xanax made me really tired, like wanting to sleep, but the you know, the upper was trying to keep me going. So I remember I just said I wanted to take a nap after like an hour or two of just running around, and I laid down on this like air bed in this like library room, and I just closed my eyes and my heart is racing the whole time. Like, I'm not actually sleeping. I feel like my body needed to just rest. And so I rested it out. And then for the rest of the trip, I didn't really do too much because that shit was insane. One of the craziest drug experiences. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoying my drug stories. I definitely can't run for president now. Or who knows? Fucking Donald Trump won. I might be able to run. Well, I'm not born here, so I can't. Which is a dumb rule. But so throughout college, that actually wasn't even like the end experience. I ended up doing a lot of other stuff, but it was all experimental at this point. I think that was the only like drugs that I did like frequently. After this, every other drug that I did was either one time or two times. I think the hardest drug I ever tried was U4. You guys can search that up. That's definitely a slang. I don't actually know the termination, but I mean terminology. But it's one of the most synthetic drugs you could ever find. I had a friend of mine, bearded guy, comes up to me random day, like just fucking normal like Wednesday, and he was just like, "Hey, you want some of this?" And normally I actually was a goody. Like, I only did like the two things that I mentioned, right? Or drink. But for some reason I was feeling frisky that day, and I was like, sure. So you like snort it. It's like a nasal spray. It's in a nasal spray, and we all did it. Me and my roommates, and fuck, man, I immediately threw up. It was crazy. I feel like my body is such lightweight that it didn't want to take something that's synthetic. And thank God I threw up, because that drug is so fucking bad for you. I like did the research, and it's a terrible drug to do. Let's see what else. I think other than that, oh yeah. I did shrooms once. Shrooms was awesome. Shrooms was a great time. That's a drug that I can see myself doing again. I probably won't for a long time, just because I'm so busy. I'm focused on work, life, and stuff. But that's a drug that I like. If someone was like, "Yo, I got some dope shrooms," I'm like, "All right." Like, it's natural and shit. I mean, it tastes like poop, but hey, I had a great time, and I was experiencing life. Everything was great. Man, that trip was crazy. And then the other one was Molly, or ecstasy. I tried that in college, junior year. I had a friend of mine get some of these, like, it has a Tesla sign on it, but it's a blue pill. And I had free tickets to a Jason Derulo concert. And because I worked at the ticketing office, which is so funny, because when I saw my coworkers, I was like, "Hey, how are you guys?" But I was fucking zooted, bro. So we slapped these in. Also, my friend / roommate threw up because he took 1.5 pills, which is dumb as shit. But yeah, so we're feeling great, right? Jason Derulo, by the way, which I do not give one flying fuck about. But yeah, Jason Derulo also comes out super late, and we were just looked at each other because we were already waiting an hour past the time that he should have already came out of the concert. We looked at each other. We were like, bro, it's hot. I'm thirsty. You want to get the fuck out of here? And he goes, yeah, I don't give a fuck about Jason Derulo. And so Jason Derulo, so we bounced, and we were underage at the time, so we weren't 21, so we couldn't get in bars, but we were in downtown Wilmington, and we just started walking around. We found a Jimmy John's, and I swear to God, this is the crazy experience. We're tripping on Molly at a Jimmy John's, and it's a 2-story Jimmy John's. We buy a Jimmy John's, go upstairs with a water cup. Didn't even eat the Jimmy John's because it kills your appetite. Like, it sounded like a good idea, but then once you see it, you're like, I don't want to eat that. It's kind of like Adderall. Oh shit, I gotta tell you guys about Adderall. So anyways, we started dancing to Jimmy John's music that they played on the speaker. It was such a weird day. We were just like sitting there just vibing. Shout out to my friend who, if you're listening to this, you were a real one for that, experiencing that with me. We'll circle back to the Adderall one, but then because I had such a great time on Molly, like, I mean, it was a good experience. I don't know if I would do that again. Probably would. I don't know. The circumstances would have to be there, but I tried doing it again, which was a dumb decision because my one drug friend came and was like, yo, Lou, you try to do Molly tonight? And we had like a date function, which is like this party where you take a date and all that stuff. I was like, because I had a fun time recently, I was just like, yeah, sure. He had it in a powder form in a fucking plastic, like, Ziploc bag, looked sketchy as fuck. It was just like, yeah, you could snort this or put it in your mouth. I was like, and this dude's like a lot bigger than me. And I was just like, all right, let's do it. Did it. Dumbest decision was driving. I drove to pick up my date after that. Terrible decision. Never do that, guys. I would never do that again. This is my college dumbass self. Anyways, I make it to the party safely. Thank God. I didn't drive after that, but just letting you guys know, we called Ubers. But just driving there, I didn't think the drug would kick in. It definitely did. I'm driving like fucking maniac out here. Anyways, no one got hurt. Got to the party. I had a great time for like 30 minutes, and after that, it crashed so hard, and I was like, dude, this is not Molly. Like, because Molly lasts a long time. And lo and behold, a week later, I find out that it was actually bath salts because the guy who sold him that, like, got busted for it or some shit, or some fucking crazy shit. And man, this God damn it, bro. I tried bath salts. I was like, fuck, I feel like the Florida guy. I think that ripped the guy's head off trying that shit. But yeah, since I mentioned Adderall. So, by the way, those are most of all the drugs that I had tried through my SNET. I know it's not an extensive list, but it's also not a short list. I feel like there's one or two. Oh, yeah, I tried some pills. Like, God, fuck Xanax. Worst drug ever unless you're prescribed to it. That's a different story. But Xanax was awful. Never had a terrible experience. Almost punched a hole through someone's wall. Cried that night. Shout out to my friend Nina for picking me up from this party. She was sober, and I was crying off of Xanax. Got way too drunk on it, which you should not drink on Xanax. Terrible idea. I tried a few other pills, but for drugs, that was the most part. Now, Adderall. Let me tell you guys. This is probably the last drug thing that I'll talk about, and then we'll get to the freestyle. So, oh God, I started Adderall for the right reason. I was trying to study because this is a study drug in high school, senior year, going to AP calculus exam. Oh, this is a funny story, dude. And, you know, people who are listening to this, especially if you were in this AP environment, because some of you guys follow me still, you guys are going to know exactly what I was talking about, because I don't think any other fucking AP exam situation was ever like this. So this is what happened. I had this big exam, AP's Calc, and it was one of those exams that I didn't know if I was going to bomb or pass. Like, I was on the brink of, like, getting possibly a passing score, possibly a failing score. Didn't fucking know. I thought I was pretty good at math, and I studied pretty hard, but I wanted to, you know, up the ante. I wanted to get Adderall. And so I got my friend who's prescribed to Adderall. I asked him, I was like, hey, like, how much Adderall should I get? And he was like, I'm not too sure. You can buy 2 pills just to be safe. Take one, and if you don't feel it, take the other. They were fucking 20 milligrams, by the way, which I later found out was a lot. Like, not the most, but a lot. Like, for a first-time user, you should be sticking to, like, 10 or half of a 10 pill, which is 5. Anyways, And also, I didn't know that you're supposed to study with Adderall, not take the fucking exam. I didn't even fucking study with Adderall. I took the exam with it. So the morning of the APA exam is super early. It's in a third-party location, and I picked up Chick-fil-A because I heard that, you know, you have to eat, like, because you're gonna. I said eat. You're gonna have to eat because I know that your appetite's gonna be gone. So I'm sitting in the Chick-fil-A parking lot. I take one pill. I eat my Chick-fil-A breakfast, amazing. And I waited 30 minutes and I was like, I don't feel it. My dumbass didn't realize that it takes an hour to feel it. So I texted my friend and he was like, I think you should be good. I mean, sometimes I do take 2 pills or something. I was like, fuck. What do I do? And so I Googled it, like, what's a fast way to feel Adderall? My dumbass found that snorting it is a great way to get it in your bloodstream really fast. So after taking a 20 milligram Adderall, I snorted a 20 milligram Adderall. I felt like fucking Jesus, but with a small pee-pee, because Adderall makes your libido and your pee-pee go down. So this whole area ain't working, but this whole area is working. I'm driving to the fucking place, and I'm like, it's a church, and I swear to God, I feel like I could feel other people's thoughts and feelings. Like it's like I'm Professor X, Xavier in X-Men. I could, like, driving around, I could sense other drivers, like, oh, that's what he's thinking. It was insane. Anyway, so we get to the test, a testing thing, and I had some homies there. Shout out to you guys know who I'm talking about. They were looking at me like they knew what was up, and they could tell because my eyes are like this. And I'm geeking, bro. Like, I'm twitching and shit. Like, it's as if I was on the other upper that I had tried in college. But this is in high school. So I'm taking the exam, and I'm fucking like I'm talking, what's that movie? Goddamn, what's that movie with Matt Damon? A Beautiful Mind. So, A Beautiful Mind, or no, his movie is Good Will Hunting. But Good Will Hunting / A Beautiful Mind, like a super genius. I'm just. There's a 2-part exam, and I get through almost all the first part. And the big moment happens. I feel something in my stomach, and I go, immediately, all the Chick-fil-A comes up to my mouth, and I'm like, and you're not supposed to go to the bathroom unless it's an emergency. I was like, motherfucker, this is an emergency. So I raised my hand. This Spanish teacher or something was proctoring, and she was like, she was like, go. So I go to the bathroom. like I'm talking projectile exorcism type shit, bro. All my food came out, and I was like, you know that feeling in your spine where it's almost like chills after you throw up? That came so hard. I came so hard. No, and then I washed my hands. I was like, wash my mouth. I was like, all right, I got this. I looked in the mirror. I was like, I feel good now. Everything in my body's tingling a little bit at this point. And then the teacher came up to me. She was like, hey, are you okay? Like, you know, like, if you need, no, she was just like, are you okay? Do you want me to move a trash can here? And I was like, nah, that's embarrassing. I'm good. I think I'm fine. Go through the exam. Also, I find out later, just to let you guys know, that the girl to my right behind me, shout out to her, because she actually had a phobia for throw up, and that was not fun for her. I bet. I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't impact your score. Anyways, my friends are dying. I had a couple homies in that class, and they're dying of laughter, looking at me like, dumbass, took too much, right? They knew what was up. And so I'm going through the second part. I'm like, all right, I got this. I'm speeding through it. I'm actually doing really well, what I think is really well. Then again, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, no fucking way. I had to throw up again. So it came up. It was a lot more liquid, but still chunky. And my she was like, go, just fucking go, right? Like, she was really sweet though. Go to the bathroom, out, done, repeat, come outside, and she goes, hey, do you need to? If you want, I can sign a waiver to where you can take the exam a separate day alone. I know it can be nerve-wracking. I remember when I was taking AP exams, and I was like, in my head, I'm like, bitch, I'm fine. I've taken like 20 of these motherfuckers. It's the only reason is because I fucking am ODing on Adderall. But, you know, I didn't obviously say that because I'd get in trouble. And I was just like, I'm okay. I'm gonna continue this because at this point I felt like I was doing really good in the exam. She pulls over a fucking cafeteria, like big ass trash can, puts it right next to my table. So I'm here sitting. No, everyone gets their own table. So I'm alone. Big ass trash can, huge trash can. I'm just like, fuck my life. This is kind of embarrassing. But I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to make it a joke. So I continue the exam. I'm almost done at this point. I had like 5 questions left. Like Rocky Balboa, the throw up was not finished. I fucking a little bit more. And this was the one I felt really bad for because I could see the girl's face. Like I had eye contact with her as I'm throwing up. I'm like looking up like that. And I could see her face. She was trying not to hear it. She was like this. She was a sweet girl, and I felt so bad for her. She was just like, oh, like this is my worst nightmare. But yeah, that was the only bit of throw up. And I remember my homies coming up to me after, just dying of laughter, like, bro, I'm dead. But yeah, that was. I mean, at the time it was a little embarrassing, but at that point in my life, I was starting to realize to not give a fuck. And hey, lo and behold, I got a 2 on the exam, which in most colleges didn't count for credits, but at UNCW it did. Let's fucking go, baby. Yeah. So that is the time I OD'd off of Adderall. And that's also most of my drug stories. And there's a few more, but I'll leave that for another time. There's actually a lot more now I'm thinking about it, but with the same drugs. I'm going to go pee real quick. Alrighty, guys, we are back, and yeah, try peeing with a fucking latex costume on. It is hard. You have to like unzip. I'm by myself here, so I can have someone unzip for me. I like reach down and like pull it. Yeah, that was a struggle. I can't imagine like Tom Holland and them doing it, especially because it's a better costume. It's definitely gonna stick to you more. All right, let's look up some beats, boy. And then let's get to freestyling. Also, I didn't warm up at all, so I might be fucking trash. But it'll be okay. Oh, I didn't do the Fury versus Wilder segment, but it's fine. Actually, okay, here we go. All right, I'll start with the mask on, even though I don't know where the mic is. All right. You guys can see the screen and everything. We're going to do a random word one later, too. Also, I haven't warmed up at all, so I might be fucking trash. But let me get warmed up, guys. Oh. 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 So that's kind of loud. Man, fuck it. Mask off, bro. Okay. Yeah. Fuck yeah, I take this mask off. You already know what it's like. It's like David Hasselhoff in the fucking loft. Yeah, I'm killing this shit. You already know what it be, motherfucker on the beat. It's Loon. I'm telling you, I'm a baboon. Cleaning my asshole for all you motherfuckers looking at me on the down low. I'm telling you what it's like to be drowned, though. Yeah. Caught the beat again. I'm telling you what it's like to beat my motherfucking meat again. Cause I didn't for the last week. I went celibate. Telling you what it's like when I'm eating this fish out like a halibut. Fucking dead. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Damn, I came to America. I thought this was American Pie. I thought I could get every girl real high and real dry, but that didn't make any fucking sense. I wanted girls to be dry. Okay. Canada dry. Canada dry. Making that pussy wet like I'm Bill Nye, the science fucking guy. You already know I eat motherfucking rye on the down low, cause that shit is healthy. What I like, ninja like I'm stealthy. I'm dead. I know, Zorn, you're listening to this because I've used that bar before. Yeah. I drink shit with pinkies up cause I'm real classy. I'm telling you what it's like with that girl. She looking real fine. Tell her she's my lassie. Man, I get real nasty in the fucking bed. I'll tell you that. You can ask my girl when she was giving me head in the back of the crib in the back. Okay, I'm sorry. I love you, Lauren. Put you on blast. I'll tell you what it's like. Kame kame ha. Kame kame ha. I need a new beat, bro. All right. This was a cool beat, though. Hard boom beat. Shout out to whoever did that. Kendrick Lamar type beat. Free for profit. All right. I can't rap like Kendrick, but... State Farm. Fuck State Farm. No, State Farm's all right. one of Tal's businesses is with State Farm. All right, this is called just Kendrick Lamar type beat, Freestyle 3. Do some R&B after this. Let's do some R. Kelly vibes. Yeah, I'm telling you what it's like, man. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go back to like old school rap, like just some J. Cole shit right here. All right. Man, I remember when I was little, all I cared about was motherfucking hoes in my motherfucking house. Now I'm coming out the G so all alone. Man, hella people here on my telephone. They looking at me, they looking me up. I'm telling you what it's like when I got this shit in my motherfucking cup. I ain't sipping on that lean, I'm sipping on that water. H2O on that shit, you already know. And my father, he's the bestest I ever known. He's the real one. I'm telling you what it's like when it was little Loon. That's I don't even fucking know what I'm saying anymore, cause I'm too fucking high on this motherfucking beat. Man, I'm trying to rap like I'm the illest in the game. I'm telling you what it's like my name was never something insane. I'm killing you what it's like in this motherfucking brain, in this noggin. I'm telling you all this fucking shit is like logic. I'm spitting this shit so fucking fast. You telling you what it's like Tokyo Drift on this ass. I'm telling you this shit like yeah, I'm selling this shit like man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm starting to sound like Jay-Z. Yeah, Hove, oh, yeah, okay, man. R.I.P. to Mac and Juice. R.I.P. to all them dudes out there that losing their lives for nothing new. Damn, and this beat is so fire, but it's so quick. I actually spat something for once. It wasn't the best, but I'm starting to get warmed up. Oh, I kind of want to do an R&B beat soon. Let's do an Asian freestyle beat. All right, and then we're gonna switch to R&B and then rock. Yusuke. This is hard mode. The hello. This one's for you, Zoden. I know you like it when I do this one. The fuck? What the fuck is going on, man? Drop the beat. Skeet. Hey-ya, motherfucker, yo skate. I tell you what this is, man. My enemy is Sasuke. Yeah, I'm a ninja, motherfucker. You looking at me like I'm fucking ginger beer. Ginger motherfucking beer, I fucking like that shit. I'm real weird, like I'm fucking queer. Yeah, my best friend name is Zoran. I love him like I love pouring. I'm talking about pouring. Like I pour the water in a cup, and then I drink that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I take you to the nail salon today. Do your nail, do your mani-pedi fucking cure. Huh. Then I give you the cure for cancer because I'm so fucking smart. You know I'm a doctor. Yeah, I spit so fucking hard, so motherfucking boss. You telling me what this shit is like? Drinking purified water, good and gather. I tell you what it's like. Yeah, that's my Asian beat. Oh, let's do a random word generator. I have this shit set up. All right, last rap one. I swear. We'll do it on an Asian one. Tatsu. This kind of sounds cool. All right. Tatsu. All right, I'm going to try to use 20 random words. Ooh, these are hard words. All right, here we go. Actually, I'm going to do it right before, so make it even harder. Some Huey Mac shit, for real. Let's wait till the beat drops. All right, here we go. Let's generate the words. All right. Yeah, all I fucks is models. No roll, telling you what that shit is like. No holes in this motherfucking mic. All I got is plans. Telling you what this shit is like. Man, Accountants, gotta count up my fucking bands, cause all I got is motherfucking G's. Telling you this overall. Score is so tall, it's so high. I got hella stacks on stacks, and I'm telling you why. Because I got all the batteries. Telling you what this shit is like, it's some battery. I'm getting arrested next day for fucking battery. Hattery, cattery, glattery. I don't know what the fuck rhymes with batteries. Are you mad at me? We stepping in the arena. I'm telling you what this shit is like I'm fucking John Cena. You can't see me. Man, I spit so fucking hard as I got this banana clip in my fucking gun. Yeah, you gon' need it. I'm gon' shoot your ass. They gon' draw you up in that motherfucking chalk. I'm telling you what it's like I'm spitting like I'm a hawk from the fucking sky. Yeah, I'm coming from you from the suburbs, cause I'm rich and white. Like I'm blubber. I don't know. Demonstrator. Let me demonstrate her. Let me demonstrate her as I menstruate on her. Get canceled for that one. That's a hard word, man. Demonstrator, administrator, legislator, canistrator. I don't know. Yeah, counting calories. Spitting so fast. Are you proud of me? All my parents looking at me like I got strains. I got bands and banes and brains. Man, I was always good at the mathematics. Man, I had Mad Hatterix, Slatterix, Catarix. Man, this shit is fucking hard. I'm gonna tell you what it's like to cut your circulation off when I take your percolation cough. All right, I'm done with this. Let's do an R&B beat. Beat. Free for profit. Man, I'm having too much fun with this. I thought the segment was gonna be like 10 minutes. Oh, okay. Free for profit. This is called Smooth. All right. So you guys don't like bad singing? I mean, if you guys, if you guys don't like bad singing, go ahead and I'll see you guys next week. This is my best R&B impersonation / R. Kelly. If you guys haven't seen R. Kelly's old shit, I know he's a fucking pedo, but goddamn, it was fucking gasoline. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. This is too slow for me, maybe. Let's see what it goes. Oh, this is the verse already? Damn, I always knew that you were there for me. I would stare at you from afar behind the tree. And man, they said I was stalking you. But I'm telling you what it's like. You my boo-boo. Oh, damn, girl. I've always been in this world alone. I tell you what it's like on the phone, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do alone as I'm in prison. My name is R. Kelly. I had hella hoes at my belly. They sucking on me as I'm sitting behind this motherfucking tree in the fucking prison yard. I don't know. Actually, R. Kelly doesn't sound like that. That's like some fucking... But I'm gonna keep going. Bitch, did I tell you? I don't actually call girls bitches, but I'm R. Kelly now. And he does whatever he wants until he gets arrested. But I tell you, girl, was it worth it? Hell yeah, it was, cause I got all them bitches in my fucking crib right now as I'm in prison. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the R. Kelly shit. Let's do another beat, bro. That shit was too soft. Free guitar R&B type beat. All right, let's fucking go. Ooh, okay. Some breaking vibes. Ooh, yeah. This is a karaoke session at this point. Man, I'm so done wasting time with you. I'm telling you what it's like. Loon fucking dew comes in your mouth. Yeah, come in your mouth. Come in your mouth and then go down south of North Carolina. I'm telling you that you're the finest. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. always wanted to be Spider-Man. Never knew that this was the plan, to be on a podcast spitting bars to you. This gives me like early 2000s vibes. Like Nelly. Yeah, my name is Nelly, girl. I tell you what it's like, you were my world. I'm on this fucking mic spitting for you, baby boo boo. All right, let's switch this up. Let's go to rock. Let's go to punk rock. All right, last one, and then I'm calling it a day. At this point, I'm just embarrassing myself. Rock type beat, free for profit. This is all jokes, guys. I actually am a terrible singer. I know I am. Y'all can roast me if you want, but I enjoy fucking around. It's called Anthem. I don't want no ads. Anthem, punk rock type beat. What the fuck? Oh, pop punk / punk rock. I thought this is punk rock. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, Kyle, this is my fucking shit, bro. Turn this shit up, dog. Oh fuck. Yeah, this is my anthem. Yeah. Man. Yeah, Kyle, this is my anthem. Can't tell you what it's like on the phone. I'm so punk, I'm so rock. You tell me shut the fuck up, I tell you nothing's ever new with you. I tell you this is like Disney shows, yeah. This reminds me of 2001, back when I was 4-year-old. Four. I don't know why, punk rock just makes me so happy. Man. I love butterflies when they fly around the room. I can't tell you what it's like to be me, cause I'm Loon, and there's only one of me, cause fuck you, yeah. This is my anthem. Kyle, turn this fucking beat up, Kyle. Yeah. Dude, I'm definitely the podcast is getting canceled after this shit. Pop punk rock, MGK. I do fuck with MGK. It's my favorite artist. This one's called I Know What You Did. What? Yeah, they call me a stalker, cause I know what you did, girl. I call you, but you stopped picking up the phone. I swear you blocked me, and now I'm alone, and I call you on the phone, and I don't know what to do anymore. No. I am drinking some water right now. I'm about to watch some football, yeah. My sister's name is Tao, and I don't know what to say. Yeah, I don't know any more lyrics, but I know what you did. Oh shit, that was fire as fuck. Oh shit, that was fire as fuck. I'm about to close off this podcast right now. I'm on the phone again, calling a different girl. You season 3 is about to come out tomorrow while I'm filming this shit. I can't wait to borrow my friend's Netflix so I can watch it on that fucking shit. I love that show so much. It's better than Stranger Things to me, but it's pretty good. Yeah. And I'm telling you right now, I'm about to close this podcast after this song ends. But I know you guys are still listening out there. You guys are real ones. Yeah. I am still on my phone, calling another girl. Man, I know what you did. Last summer, yeah. I tell you. Oh wait, no, this is the part where he goes like ham. Yeah, I don't know what I gotta do to get you back, girl. JK, I got Lauren. She's the best girlfriend. Oh, I turned it off. I said she's the best girlfriend. I fucked up this costume. Yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. Let's talk about Canada. I love Canada so much. They're the best. They're so fucking nice, man. They pass my test every time, yeah. They pass my test every time, yeah. Everybody out there, I hope you guys had a great Halloween. Let's look forward to Thanksgiving. I got guests back on the podcast. See you guys next week. Peace.